Hey guys, Trooper Steve here, and our patrol, obviously, we are not going to skip over our normal visit over Orange County Animal Services, even though we have a huge storm inbound. Twofold to this. One, we want to introduce you to an amazing gentleman, senior gentleman that we are trying to find a home for. But secondly, we are looking for information. Thomas, I could hear your feedback.
No. Come on. Tight. Over here.
Hold on. All right, guys. So we're also going to talk about some of the safety tips that you and your family should be really taking when this Hurricane Milton makes landfall. Things that we need to pay attention to. But let's have some fun first before the calm before the storm hits. And you guys already know we're going to hang out with Brian Almeida, and he is the PIO for Orange County Animal Services. Sir, the calm before the storm. Nice to see you.
That's it. Good seeing you.
Man, so who is this gentleman we have here?
We have a sweet senior named Titan here. He is 14 years young. As you can see, he's in pretty rough shape. He's got some arthritis. Believe it or not, he was served by his owner. This was actually the second time he's been at the shelter. The first time his owner reclaimed him. This time he said, you know what? I just can't handle him anymore. He's getting too old.
Can't handle him because he's getting too old.
Yeah. So he just surrendered him to us.
I'm going to need the address of that person that dropped
Trust
that
me,
off.
I'm right there with you.
Hi. So this is Titan, 14 years old. And guys, I have owned a senior dog at 16 and definitely showing signs of being an older dog.
Yes.
But there is nothing bad about that. Just because someone is old, you know, they need attention, they need love,
of course.
They need some compassion. So Titan, how much Titan weigh? Probably about, what, 30 pounds maybe?
Yeah,
if that?
somewhere within the 40, 45 pounds. Very sweet.
Lover.
Very affectionate.
Yeah, definitely. So how are we looking overall health? Obviously, we are dealing with a 14-year-old dog. I understand that.
And with that comes some obvious health issues. But like I said, most of it, as you can tell, he's still pretty strong. Most of it has to do with arthritis. He struggles to get up. He doesn't walk very far. He still wants to be active. He wants to be on your lap. But, you know, at this age, it's just a matter of him getting a comfortable home, just someplace to rest.
So Brian, let's be real for a second, okay?
Yes.
You and I have talked many times with our animals. We usually very high notes and positivity here. At the end of the day, we're looking for a home where Titan can truly be loved on his last days.
Exactly. This is genuinely a hospice situation.
Right.
This
is someone to look over him.
Yes. He basically shouldn't be at the shelter at this age.
Right.
He needs to be somewhere it's going to be soft and warm, and he's going to be happy and loved and possibly spoiled for the last whatever time
he's got left.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of a girl towards the end, started to thin out a little bit, but you could still see the personalities there, and just wants a comfortable place to be. And the shelter is not the place to end your life.
It's not. And it's funny because you do see his personality every once in a while. Just
he came up and gave me those licks right on the face.
And he wants to play with other dogs. He wants to join in the fun, but he just doesn't have the strength or the energy. I know.
Oh, man. So obviously the storm is approaching. What kind of preparations are you guys taking here?
Well, here we're actually going to have it fully staffed as always. We always have staff staying in on site with the animals, caring for them, making sure they're safe, you know, just like a regular day. And the staff will be here overnight throughout the duration of the storm until everything is cleared.
Wow.
We have over 300 animals here, so we need to have
you guys
24/7 care for them.
Are you guys at capacity basically at this point?
Yes, we are.
That's not a good thing.
No, especially when a storm is coming, but we've asked our community to reach out if they want to foster some of the animals, you know, a sort of storm buddies situation.
Great.
So if they want to foster just for the duration of the storm, that'll
possible.
be helpful. Yeah, definitely. We've actually already had a few go out, you know, mostly cats, some kittens. We're hoping to get some dogs out of here too, even if it's just for a few days during the storm, you know, that way they're not stuck here. Last year we had some issues with flooding when Ian hit.
Yeah, remember that this lake right here.
Yeah, right over here.
Kind of came up and over in the property a little bit.
Yes.
So what other than your dogs here, what are some things homeowners, pet owners should be doing in preparation for their animals as Hurricane Milton makes its approach?
Well, the very first thing, the most important thing is if you have animals outside, bring them inside.
Okay.
Cats, a lot of people let
Even
their
if
cats
it's an
roam inside.
outside dog.
Even if it's an outside dog, outside cat, bring them inside. If you have to be inside, they have to be inside. Another thing, if you do have to evacuate your area, bring your animals with you. I mean, there's plenty of
Isn't
shelters.
that ridiculous that we have to say that?
It's crazy that we have to mention it, but bring them with you. They're part of your family. They need the care. They're going to get scared during the storm. And there are shelters that accept animals in there. We actually run 9 shelters that accept pets. So just bring your animal with you. Another thing to keep in mind that's very important is identification. People forget this all the time, but
so the paperwork for the dog.
Paperwork for the dog. Put something on the dog that has your number, has some sort of ID, because dogs, animals, cats, they get displaced during a storm. They get scared, they'll run off.
Running, yeah.
And now you have a dog that doesn't have any ID, doesn't have a microchip, doesn't have a collar or a leash or any identifiers. And it's going to wind up at the shelter and no one's going to reclaim it. So we're asking just, be mindful when it comes to things like that.
So the things you pointed out, obviously, if animals are outside, bring them in. Paperwork for your dog when traveling.
Yes.
What else?
Identification for them.
The identification
Some sort
for
of
them.
identification like tags.
Make sure they have a collar with some type of marking on them.
Something like that. Also create an emergency kit, the same way you would do for yourself, like a go bag for yourself, do one for your dog. With comfort toys, treats, food, because you don't know how long you're going to be without power. You don't know if you're evacuating for how long you're going to be evacuated for, how long you have to stay at a shelter, things like that.
Medicines, if just in case as
things
well.
like that.
If you need the medicine, they may need their medicine as well.
Exactly. And the most important thing is if you do have to stay at home, be mindful that they're just as scared as you are.
That's a great point.
Comfort them, bring them close to you. Don't lock them in the garage. Don't lock them in the bathroom. Just make sure that they're getting as much comfort as you are, because they are just as nervous as you are. They sense it.
No, absolutely. Well, Bryant, I appreciate you. Titan, you do not look nervous. You don't look anxious. You just look like you want a soft carpet. A nice couch. Well, hey, look, if you're interested in bringing Titan home, I think Titan could use a good home for this storm and stuff like that. But if you are interested in allowing a senior dog into your home, one that deserves the home more than anybody, someone who understands that this dog is 14 years old and that, you are helping Titan enjoy its last moments here on this beautiful earth. And I think that's what we all kind of strive to do, for whether they're a puppy or whether they're 14 years old like this. So Titan is available. Just keep in mind, there is full capacity here currently at Orange County Animal Services, and during the storm, they will be fully staffed here to make sure that the animals are okay. So Titan's available. Please come by. They are open today.
Yes,
you guys are open today.
We are open today.
You will be closed Wednesday and Thursday.
That's correct.
And then depending on what things look like come Friday, we'll see how cleanup and recovery go. So, but Bryant, thank you, brother.
Of course.
Appreciate you. Of course, your amazing staff always hanging out here with us. Is that our helicopter overhead? Sky 6 overhead checking us out right now. So, but guys, head over to clickorlando.com/onpatrol, or you can visit the Orange County Animal Services website, where Titan is listed and ready. You are so flippin' cute, man. You are and you're sneezing and snot all over my face. So guys, live here at Orange County Animal Services, please keep it safe, be mindful, make your last preparations for the storm, and of course, keep up with our Pinpoint Weather Team, our Chief Meteorologist, Candace Campos, giving out every piece of information that you need. The big thing she is saying, all preparation must be completed by sundown tonight. Remember, we're looking at impacts from this storm come around noon tomorrow. We'll see you guys later.